copywriter business owner relationship is literally changing before our eyes. The majority of what you see here on Upwork are people looking for creative strategists. The days of just hiring a copywriter are over. And what business owners really need are strategists because we can create ads, advertorials, landing pages in minutes when we copy prompt, when we use copy to prompt AI to do the deeper research, the context, creating context that allows us to multiply ourselves, multiply the assets that we're able to help produce or directly produce. And that's why you see so much of this around strategists looking not just for the writers, but for the thinkers who can use different positioning points in different ways to get people's attention. And right now, if a business owner is still paying a copywriter $3,500, $7,500, $15,000 to write a landing page, advertorials, things of that nature, they're wasting their money and they're also wasting their time because they're getting out tested. Even with inferior copy, they're going to lose. So it's ridiculous just when you see how much of an impact AI is going to make and not realizing that your true role right now is to be a strategist, whether you are a copywriter looking to get hired, a business owner looking to pay. It's not just the copy. Copy does still make a huge difference, yes. But again, because we can multiply ourselves so quickly and we can train AI, especially like right now, Claude is the best for copy. Maybe, Banana, Chat GPT, whatever, 5 point, whatever, 2 for image creation, thumbnails, things, getting high thumbnail stop rates, things of that nature. Different AI is just going to, keep competing to be the one used the most for certain things. Right now, with Claude, with other apps, you can create full websites with prompts that are what you would normally pay thousands of dollars for even just a few months ago before it reached this level of sophistication and just amazing what it can do, right? So, again, we see lots of creative strategists, but really what we're looking for people to, if it's meta, organize the accounts, organize the positioning points, different ways to iterate winning ads, both same and different, same idea or same exact concept redone. And we need to do more of that. We need to be understanding what is different now about how ads are made, about how funnels are made. And that means truly understanding, if you're a business owner, if you're a copywriter, what organizing strategy means, what being a strategist, period, means. Now, you can see I'm prompting just this one offer that I'm helping a copy prompter member put together for advertorials. In fact, let me see if I can pull a version of the advertorial up. Here we go. I'll download it. So right now, using the algorithm as the deeper core, the TikTok for you page, getting stuck on Meta Reels, YouTube Shorts, it can be just ridiculous how much time we lose being pulled down the algorithm rabbit holes, responding to strangers more time. We spend more time responding to strangers than talking to the people 4 feet away from us. And this card game is based on how we used to sit in circles and share information, share history, write history. And that's that's the name of it, right? It's based on, and that's also mechanism, that this is a natural way for us to communicate. And it's just helping us rediscover that as social media, the internet, AI keeps making us spend more time digitally than with the humans in our lives. So that's just one positioning point. But as the strategist helping out with this, I have to define what each of the heuristic puzzle pieces mean. And as the chef in the kitchen, putting all these pieces together so it makes the perfect appetizer, entree, and dessert, or advertorial landing page, and then upsells. So the carts are the biggest, the conversions are the highest, the ROAS is as large as we can make it. That's what she said. And so we have to have all of that stuff, all of the strategy organized. Strategy organization goes beyond just being a strategist, but being able to organize it in a way that is easily executable in a multitude of ways. And if you're not doing this, as a business owner, you're going to fall behind. You're going to see the competition just take all the market share. And as copywriters, if you're not able to do this, then, in other words, execute at the same time, then you're also going to be left behind, because it's not going to be long before agents are doing all of this for us, including spend, including shutting off the ads, writing new ads, writing not just the creative, but creating the pictures, the graphs, the thumbnails, all of it being done autonomously without you prompting, and increasing spend, decreasing spend overall, all of that being left to AI. Humans aren't going to need to be involved at a large level beyond context, helping it understand so that we know that it is leveraging what we would do, just more effectively. So until we're there, which is going to be really close, we need to be the ones focusing on strategy and strategy organization. Because without those things, as freelancers, you ain't going to make any money. And you ain't going to really help people make as much money as you can and should. You'll get left behind. And owners, this is about speed. And the amount of perfection you can get with this speed is insane without spending thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on copywriters for all the original copy, right? If you're paying, let's say, $7,500, you're going to get a lot of assets out of a copywriter that knows what they're doing. That can be tested in days. And you fill up your creative can, so that you're never stuck in a particular place, because you're going to be able to do all of this for every positioning point. I'm going up to another point where I broke it down in a different way, because as the strategist, I need to know, again, as the chef in the kitchen, what ingredients I'm working with and how I want to frame them. What puzzle pieces I want to use. The heuristic puzzle pieces, mechanism, new cause, deeper core, hidden enemy, antagonist, protagonist, tale of two futures. What archetypes, what stories are they telling about the problem I can help them solve that are super specific? Because it's not just positioning, it's not just healing a skin barrier. It's, I want, as a 47-year-old man, to have the most youthful looking skin possible, so that I still feel confident, so that I still feel like I'm worth something. Because as a man who's aging, sometimes I feel worth less. And I can tell that story and show before and afters to a very specific, not just demographic, but archetype. In other words, a person telling a very specific story about a problem I can help them solve. Instead of just being, heal your skin barrier, replump, revolumize, right? Generic versus specificity, and having lots of different specificity points, not just positioning points, but specificity points within a positioning point. Specificity within positioning is where it's at. And giving meta lots of different specificity in a positioning point is going to help it expand your total addressable market so that you can not only convert now, but convert more later instead of less and go through creative fatigue constantly. I say creative fatigue in quotes often because it's usually not. It's usually a TAM problem, not just the creative actually fatiguing. So this is just an example of what it looks to be what people are looking for and are only going to be looking for as we move forward, people to help with creative strategy, being the architect. That's why I call myself the funnel architect, because I blueprint shit. I'm the peak of creative strategist. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Cheers.